Brigadier General Rob Givens is here to help us celebrate with him the 4th annual Aviation and Military Heritage Festival. It's coming to Louisville's historic Bowman Field. General, it's good to meet you.
It's good to see you.
We go way back, though. I didn't know we go way back, but we do in my Louisville days.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a bit.
Thank you for not saying I was in kindergarten.
You have no idea. I was prepping up, but since this is this is daytime, I won't make any of the jokes.
Thank you for being so gracious. Well, tell us about the event because historic Bowman Field is a storied place anyway, and now there's going to be a big party.
Absolutely. So Bowman Field, right? So the General Aviation Airfield inside of Louisville, Kentucky, October 5th and 6th of this year. We'll do a Heritage Festival, and it's the 4th time we've done this, and it's all prepping up for the 20th anniversary of the airfield next year. Most people don't know that Bowman Field is the oldest continuing operating tower, control tower, in the United States. So we'd like to get a chance to celebrate that, but we do so much more as part of that festival.
And who is the organization that has put all this together?
Friends of Bowman Field, a nonprofit organization, does this, and then the whole event is done just to pay for the costs. It's not a money-making event. With the stuff that is left over, that goes to scholarships to help young folks pursue careers in aviation. And
we talked about that just a bit before we came on the air. How important is it to get young people interested in flight and service?
Well, I mean, clearly the United States is an air power nation. I mean, from our national security element down to how we get packages, right? We do everything by the air, and we need a strong cadre of young people that want to pursue careers in aviation, to fly the aircraft, to fix the aircraft, control the aircraft, and just to understand things. So the more we can get somebody involved at an early age, the better off we are.
Great careers. And the kids, the young people will be able to get up close and personal with these planes.
Oh, absolutely. So we work with Thunder over Louisville, which is the April festival along the river, to prep for the Derby. We're not competing with that group at all. We actually work with them because at our festival there'll be some flying. We'll have some performers do some stuff at Bowman Field, but the airspace is really small. But the cool thing about our festival is you get to actually come touch the aircraft and, of course, talk to the pilots. And as we discussed earlier, pilots love to talk about themselves more than anybody else, so you've got a whole opportunity to be able to sit there and speak to people that actually fly or are part. And also, over the past 2 years, we've developed this, but we'll have the Kentucky National Guard, both from the air and the ground side, present, and military recruiters and so forth to celebrate the military heritage of Bowman Field, which a lot of people don't realize. A lot of bomber pilots, glider pilots, and transport pilots were trained at Bowman Field in World War II. So it's neat to have that opportunity to share that heritage.
Well, and you have a personal story about Bowman Field yourself.
I do, and we'll measure which one of those stories we tell.
Yeah. Tell the one you can tell.
So Bowman Field, actually, I've spent 27 years in the Air Force, 4,000 hours of fighter time. I've flown all over the globe, but my first flight ever in a small aircraft was out of Bowman Field in a Cessna 172.
Well, that just makes it more meaningful for you. Some of the other things that we'll be having is food and music.
Oh yeah, you got to have food, you got to have music, and of course it's Kentucky. We have to have bourbon, so there'll be bourbon tasting as well too. But we'll actually start the event with a 5K run, which is great in the morning, and you're going to get to run down the runway multiple times. But then the celebration all throughout the day, there'll be things for children, for families, veterans and their families get in free, so that's important. And then we'll have a big party Saturday night, concert, and Sunday we'll do it all over again.
2 days, 2 opportunities to enjoy this wonderful historic event. Thank you so much for telling the story.
Appreciate that.
Hope you make it back to Louisville on time.
Oh, I think we will. Thank you.
Tell Terry Miners I said hello.
I certainly will.
We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this.